Live by Propel Sports Africa, supported by MTN and of course Naira Bet, home of sports betting. Let's see how this goes here today because, like he said, it's going to be a beautiful action. It's going to be a mouth-watering encounter. It's going to be an electrifying encounter. It's going to be, and it promises to be, an interesting one here at the Pantami Stadium. Both sides are fired up. Both teams are ready. The fans are cheering them up, of course, especially fans and lovers of Doma United. Gombe United, on the other hand, seeking redemption, seeking survival, seeking to move and elevate themselves from that relegation zone. Doma United, on the other hand, are fighting to maintain their stance in the NPFL log. They are trying to maintain their place in the Nigerian Premier Football League. They started this season as title contenders. Now they are far rock bottom of the NPFL log as they are 13th on the NPFL log. Gombe United, on the other hand, are so rock bottom after being docked 6 points out of their total accumulated point. Let's see what this match is going to bring our way. Let's see what is going to happen. Will Doma United be able to come out of this? They are yet to win a game. Both sides are yet to win a game in the second stanza of the Nigerian Premier Football League 2023-2024 season. Doma United have had a wonderful first stanza, but since the start of the second stanza, so the story has not yet really been the same for Doma. Let's see, will they be able to make this one count? Will they be able to change the rhythm? Will they be able to change the trajectory of the game here today? It is a Savannah derby, it is the Gombe derby, it is the battle between the Tigers and the Scorpions. Let's see what this game will bring our way. Match officials deliberating before the game takes center stage. Will they be able to match it out? Will the Gombe United be able to find their rhythm? Will Doma be able to get themselves back to winning ways? Hilary Ekau leading the team as the captain here today in the absence of Haruna Aliyu. Sadiq Shoaibu leading the team of Gombe United in the absence of Ako Itodo. Will Gombe United be able to find themselves back to winning ways? Will Doma, on the other hand, be able to repeat what we saw in the first stanza? And of course, on the other hand, Gombe United, will they be able to stop what we saw in the first stanza of the Nigerian Premier Football League? Let's see how it goes between these two sides. Chika, let's have a little bit of a conversation right here this afternoon. You've watched both sides play. You've seen how both sides have been playing so far this season. But the one thing I want you to put into consideration is the fact that if this match ends goalless in the first 45 minutes, then I might just be tempted to give it to Gombe United.
Of course, you could look at Gombe United from a different angle. You should celebrate players like Valentine Lejiga, Barry Legbara, and of course David Naji. These three players are the players that are getting to with great excitement for Gombe United. And of course for Doma, I would love to see Kino Masai, but I've been told that indeed personal problems are really affecting the players. So we have to see what this Abdullahi Zelali will do on the goal post. But once we expect to see what Doma should bring at the center. You've always said that Doma seems to be the team, the national team, at the first half.
Yeah. Doma is a team that they always win their game
in the first half.
Yes.
But second half, they kind of lose steam.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens, and let's see where the two teams will play their part. But don't forget, the fans too have a say in this game.
Yeah, sure. The fans have a say in the game, but then these two teams are familiar with this terrain. These two teams have known the stuff so well, and they've understand the rhythm of this stuff. So I kind of feel the fans might not just play much of a role, in this game, because the two sides understand each other so well. I've been made to understand that these two sides will be meeting again in the FA Cup final to book their spot in the Federations Cup proper in the round of 64 of the Federations Cup. So these two sides will continue to meet. But as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned, this is the second time these two sides are meeting. The very first time, Doma United got the better part of the game, and this time around, I feel Gombe United have more chances. But like I said, if it ends goalless in the first half, then Doma United should consider themselves losing this game, or rather picking a draw.
It will be an interesting match to see, and indeed, we just got words from the state government that Gombe will still have the support from the state government. Let's hope that this support is sustained as they plan to push forward and indeed contest for something as the match kicks off in earnest.
David Inaji sends us on the way here at the Pantami Stadium for Gombe United as we're about to see a beautiful and exciting game. But then these two sides need to be very, very careful. They need to be very, very wary because any team that concedes first here today might just lose the entire 3 points. It's going to be a battle of tactics, a battle of supremacy, a battle of, who owns the city. Doma United has been the one chanting that they own the city since the very first, since at the end of the first stanza, after they won in the first leg of this encounter. Let's see what this second stanza and what this second leg will bring our way. Abomegari for Gombe United. It's a foul and a handball for Gombe United after Hilary Akau rumbles the ball with his hands. It is going to be an interesting game. Victor Awoji to take this one for Gombe United. He sends it in straight into the box of Doma. Yusuf Taye with a shot, but it's wide. He was one of those pivotal, players and incredible players Gombe United have seen in the last 2 seasons. He single-handedly shouldered Gombe United last season and made sure Gombe United stayed afloat in that Bridge League. This season, he has not really been given much of those chances. But then in those games that he have played, you want to say that, he has proven himself beyond reasonable doubt to be able to deliver. Kazim Yakini in the box for Gombe United, saving the team here today because Ako Itodo is absent due to injury. Samuel Matthew on the context. Clearance there by Balogun Luke. Emmanuel Jason scored a brace in the first stanza of and the first leg of this encounter. Will he be able to get a brace here again today? Nicholas Jonathan for Gombe United. Valentine Igiga trying to find David Inaji. Yusuf Taye on the run. Valentine finds Sadiq Shaibu in the midfield. Sadiq will want to take a shot. He does. But it went straight into the hands of Abdullahi Zali. You can hear the fans cheering up and cheering on Gombe United. This is going to be an intense game. It is full of surprises, I bet you. But let's see what happens in the next couple of minutes. Charles Tewa holding on to the ball, doing what he knows how to do best. That is run. But he's dispossessed by Balogun Luke. Barry Legbara. He finds Peace Diwan. Victor Awoji. Back to Barry again. Sends it back to Victor. Clearance from Victor. And it's a throw-in to Doma United. Bilal on the ball. Tijani Kabiru for Doma. Very good turn there from Tijani. He finds Hilary Akau. Hilary Akau sends it to Charles Tewa. An opportunity for Doma United to make it count. In the box there. Will Bidemi Owoko be able to get to this one? But the flag was up. And it signifies Bidemi Owoko in an offside position.
It seems the both teams are playing similar patterns, contesting both patterns in the game. And of course, as they play the game, you could see from the stands, the fans are tripping in gradually, like we would not call them ants coming to the ceiling, but indeed they are tripping in very, and of course the stadium is gradually filling up to the brim. It should be one encounter that we will all cherish, both as those who are commentating and those who are watching the game.
Honestly, Chika, I can tell you that since the last 3-4 days, anywhere you go to in the city, the only thing that the only topic on everybody's lips is this game between Gombe United and Doma United. David Inaji, the goal scorer for last week for Gombe United, will he be able to make it count? A hungry striker he is, battling it out with stronger defense than himself, and it's a foul by Victor Awoji on Emmanuel Jason. Gombe United should be wary, should be careful.
Such a quick transition between for Doma United, transiting the game whenever they have an opportunity, they take the transition and of course take the attack to the other side.
They are very, very good with transitioning from the defense to the attack. God bless Kingdom Osai wherever he is right now. I think he is one of those goalkeepers you want to see in the Nigerian Premier Football League. In the last encounter, in the Savannah Derby, he provided 2 assists with that transition that you just made mention of. He sent Emmanuel J-Sam those 2 passes that got Emmanuel J-Sam a brace in that encounter. Today we are seeing classical football. Beautiful turn there from Hilary Ekau that got the fans chanting, and this is Samuel Matthew trying to find Charles Tewa, but it was much, and he sends it straight into the hands of Kazimi Akini for Gombe United. The fans are chanting. The fans might not just be having a favorite here today, because I kind of feel like anybody that plays good football, you hear it from the fans. Anybody that plays good football, you hear it from the fans, either Doma or Gombe United.
Let's take note of the log. Apparently, Gombe is at the 20th position, while Doma is lingering around between the 10th and 12th position. So we expect to see such activity from Gombe seeking for redemption.
Yeah, of course. Like I said earlier, of course, in the pre-match analysis, I said that Doma United are looking for redemption. David Inaji with an opportunity and a very good dribble on Nicholas Jonathan. Still has the ball in play. Very good dribble there. Sadiq Shaibu. A very, very, very beautiful clearance that was from Adamu Marada. Bilal Yakubu. Barry Lagbara with that dispossession there. Abomegari on the run. He sends it in, but it's wide. Gombe United trying to get their rhythm back. Nelson Abiam was beautifully dribbled by David Inaji. Looking for redemption, like I said, is Gombe United. Trying to make sure that even after they've been docked 6 points, they will be able to maintain themselves in the Nigerian Premier Football League, to keep themselves in the NPFL. That is what they are looking for, to make sure that they sustain, to make sure that they survive this relegation. Well, will they be able to keep this? Will they be able to maintain? Will they be able to survive after 38 games of this season? David Inaji having a change of boots. Probably the goal scoring boots will be the one he is putting on right now. Let's see what happens after this change of boot. The guy is a very hungry striker. I admire his courage. I admire his confidence, and he has proven to these coaches that they're
against Aqua United. When he came in, he showed in the second half. He showed such a hunger for the game, and when he scored the goal, you could imagine what he came from him. But this time, let's see that whether he could even show the same player, as Kwaranga has put in faith in him to play the first half, and let's see whether this hunger translates to goals.
Well, let's see if this hunger translates to goal. But for last weekend, that hunger actually translated into goals because he scored the only goal for Gombe United, and eventually the goal was equalized, and Gombe United has had to drop 2 points at home. What a shot that was from Nelson Abiam, but it's wide. And it's a goal kick to Gombe United. David Inaji having a change of boots. Let's see. Will this be the goal scoring boots? Bilal Yakubu giving Sefulah some rest from the right wing back position. Andrew Majalisa returning back to the starting lineup for the very first time in the second stanza. Kazimi Akini with the goal kick for Doma United. He sends it in straight. Headed out by Adamu Marada. Barry Lagbara. Well contest there by Nicholas Jonathan. Like I said, it's a battle of supremacy. Emmanuel J. Sam. Clearance there by Balogun Luke. Nelson Abiam. Bidemi Owoko. Tijani Kabiru. Abomegari dispossessing Tijani there. Barry Lagbara. Nicholas. So throw-in to Gombe United. David Inaji returns after the change of boots. Let's see, like I said, will those be the scoring boots? Sadiq Shaibu. David Inaji chasing Nelson Abiam. He's been flagged offside after that challenge on Nelson Abiam. Abdullahi Zali to take this one for Doma United. Starts from the back. Adamur Ada. Andrew Majalisa sends it back to Zali again. Zali trying to maintain tempo, trying to keep the game afloat for Doma United. Playing from the back, like Chika said earlier, we're about to see some transitioning from the defense to the attack. Samuel Matthew, the defensive midfielder. Bidemi Owoko, Tijani Kabiru, back to Hilary Ekau. Nelson Abiam. Bidemi Owoko. Nelson trying to get a long one through to Majalisa. He does, but it's cleared out by Yusuf Tai for Gombe United.
What a good ball from Nelson. That tells you he is very good with the ball, and that transition is what we need in this match. And that perhaps will play a key to who becomes the victor in this encounter.
For me, I kind of feel in this game it's going to be no victor, no vanquish. For whoever wins, it's more or less the same for the fans. Like I said earlier, when a ball is, when beautiful game is played, you hear the fans chanting, irrespective of which team is playing the better of the game.
It will be, well, we're not calling no victor, no vanquish. What I'm concerned is about the game, the tactics behind the game. I'm seeing the both teams playing the same tactics, and that is perhaps
David Inaji with another opportunity. He sends it in. Beautiful finish from David Inaji, the goal scorer for last weekend. Yet again, puts Gombe United in front. Like I said, he is hungry. There is this hunger. There is this determination. There is this composure, and there is this confidence in David Inaji. He gives Gombe United the lead here at the Pantami Stadium. The last time these two guys met, the away team won. Who knows? The away team might just be winning here today again. David Inaji, 1-0 to Gombe United.
A very big mistake from Doma United, and Nelson Abiam committed that mistake. Let's see whether he can be man enough to indeed redeem himself in the pitch of play. Well, for the scorer, indeed, let's see what happens to him, and he really shows that he's really hungry to play. He has just changed his boots, and we said, could he be translated? And we've seen the goals today. David Naji is indeed spoiling the fans, and the fans are really get up to be action-packed today. Indeed, the match has just started.
The match has just begun. The battle line has just been drawn. Will Doma United be able to come out of this one? Or will Gombe United be taking all 3 points? David Inaji is the goal scorer so far. In the first 11 minutes of the game, Gombe United are already in front. It was a miscalculation. A miscalculation from Nelson Abiam. So David Inaji picking the ball. Of course, there is a lot of pressure. There is a lot of tension on Doma United. And you can see Hilary Ekau, Samuel Matthew telling the players to calm down. Sani Suleiman on the bench. Also, giving the players that courage, that confidence they need. Former player of Gombe United, he is. And he was doing very well with Gombe United. Very beautiful header to keep the ball in play from Bilali Akubu. Abamegari piece the one, but then it's dispossessed, and is a throw-in to Doma. He sends it to Emmanuel Jason. Beautiful stop there by Barry Legbara. Nicholas Jonathan on the ball. He finds David Inaji again. David Inaji still on the ball. He finds Sadiq Shaibu. Yusuf Tai sends it back to Sadiq again. Sadiq with a cross. Bidemi Owoko cleared. Peace Duan tries to take a shot, but it was not well taken, and it was dispossessed. Hilary. Foul by Sadiq Shaibu. David Inaji is on the ground. Good football from Gombe United, maintaining, the momentum. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. A lot of, momentum. Security beef up. The security in the stadium today is double what we used to see, because there might just be, fans invasion into the pitch of play, and the management of Doma United would not want to see that. David Inaji is up, and we just hope that he is okay and will be able to continue. Nelson Abiam on the ball, as it's a free kick to Doma United. Clearance, headed out. Charles Tewa looks lost in the game. Headed out, and a clearance there from Abba Megari. Stewa, Charles, still on the ball. Very beautiful football there, but Victor Awoji with the clearance.
I've been told that the center referee Shina Rukole from Kwara, and perhaps he's really having a firm grip in this encounter, and tells you why this match is gained with great interest as the goal kick for Gombe United begins. And of course, the goalkeeper is Kazim Yankini, who is indeed taking the defender to kick a goal kick, a free kick for the team. It's certainly going to be going up, head up, and what will I tell you? It's a exchange of heads from both sides of the team as they're trying to gain stronghold of the midfield. A free kick for Doma United beckons for the team. It's certainly been a counter, as the center referee is showing us why he's indeed the firm grip of the game, and why indeed this match is of great interest for both teams. Apparently, Gombe leads by a goal to nil in a match that indeed shows why hunger and persistence certainly emerges results at the end of the game. It's still match brought to you by Propel Sports, powered by MTN and NairaBet.
Yeah, of course, this game is brought to you live by Propel Sports Africa, exclusively on MTN, home of Nigeria's football. And of course, on NairaBet, home of our sports betting. The game is fully intense. The security is beefing up by the minute in the, in the stadium, in the stands, just to avoid crowd evasion, just to avoid fights on the stands, because this is an intense game. It's a battle of supremacy. It's the battle of who owns the city. Gombe United is the state-owned, and Doma is the private-owned. Gombe United is the eldest. Of course, they've been in existence even way long before Doma United was found. It's a throw-in to Gombe United here at the Pantami Stadium, and it's 1-0 in favor of Gombe United. David Inaji is the player that separates these two sides. It's a throw-in to be taken by Peace Duan. Looks like it's going to be a long one. Into the box. And the referee says it's a foul throw from Peace. Bilal Yakubu to take it for Doma. David Inaji just had a change of boots, and in less than 3 minutes, he got a goal. Like I said, will that be the goal-scoring boots? And yes, those boots were the goal-scoring boots. Foul by Emmanuel Jason on Peace Diwan, and Gombe United has the advantage. David Inaji proving to us why consistency, confidence, courage, hunger is required from every football player. He wasn't given a chance, but then when he was given the chance, when he was given the opportunity, he took it. And he has been consistent with goal scoring since he became, a formidable force in Gombe United. Back in the day, he usually sits in the stands, not even on the bench, in the stands. I remember when, David Inaji will always be on the stands and watching the team play. He wasn't given the opportunity because the coaches thought he wasn't good enough. But then he rose to the occasion, proved the coaches wrong in training, and of course he got his opportunity. And now he is really doing well with that opportunity. And the referee says it's a foul, a handball from Victor Awoji, just outside the box of Gombe United, and it's a free kick. Majalisa is back.
There is no VAR. There's no VAR. The referees are very vigilant to see that as a handball. And perhaps that tells you why football is indeed shown at game. That rivalry is certainly going to be keenly watched by officials, where they play a part in showing that it's indeed fair for both teams. So it's a free kick now at the edge of the 18-yard box for Doma United. It's still Gombe 1, Doma 0.
Yes, still Gombe 1 and Doma 0. And now it's a free kick just at the edge of the box. Andrew Majalisa is back for the very first time in the second stanza. And this is a left-footed free kick. Who knows? He might just convert this. He's converted similar free kicks like this before. This is not going to be the first time. But then, will this be the chance that Doma United needs to make this count? 3 players on the ball: Hilary Ekau, Andrew Majalisa, and Tijani Kabiru. Who is going to take this? Will it be a crossing? Because I can see Mano Jason in the box, Nelson Abiam in the box, and Charles Tewa also in the box, waiting for the cross. Let's see who takes this. Will Doma be able to level things up for themselves here to keep themselves in the game? Tijani Kabiru takes it. Majalisa, he takes a shot, but is wide. Goal kick to Gombe United. Majalisa, good with such balls actually. Scored about 2 goals in the first stanza with similar, precision. Scored against Bendel Insurance with similar, accuracy.
But Doma should have scored by a direct free kick. You don't need to pass the ball, given that the attack from the defense from Gombe will indeed spoil all the whatever set picks they want to take from Doma. But interestingly, it's what it decided to be, and it's still 1-0 for Gombe.
Yeah, it's still advantage to Gombe United. Sandwiched there was Nicholas Jonathan by Samuel Matthew and Tijani Kabiru. David Naji, so hungry for goals, so hungry to show his passion, so hungry to show his commitment, and he has really been doing that. Bilal Yakubu with the throw. Bidemi Owoko. Clearance by Nelson Abiam. Nicholas, beautiful control. He takes a shot. And oh, what a beautiful shot that was. Abdullah Izali rising to the occasion and keeping Doma United in the game.
Izali showing why he's indeed preferred choice at this encounter, and he's showing why he's indeed the guy at the man of the sticks. Doma survives this one, and one will see that indeed the excitement is gearing up to its climax. The fans are looking forward to see where Gombe may just be the victors of the game, where Doma will survive another day.
If I tell you that I am not entertained, I might just be the biggest liar in the whole wide world here today. This is an entertaining encounter we've been seeing. This is a football match that is full of surprises. Nobody thought that Nicholas Jonathan would be taking that shot from that position, but he actually did, and the shot was so accurate that Zali has to rise to the occasion. When you talk about goalkeepers not being tested, for the very first time on this, on this stuff, I am seeing Zali tested in this manner. So I kind of feel, okay, this guy is also a very good goalkeeper. We've never seen him being tested in this format, but yeah, thanks to Nicholas Jonathan for that beautiful shot, and then he has given us a subconscious mind that Abdullah Izali is also a good goalkeeper. Kingdom Osai was not just superb, but then he was the second choice after Kingdom, and now he has rose to the occasion as well. Doma United still in possession, but then they are fully playing from behind. The transitioning not really smooth, but Majalisa are trying to make a beautiful transition in there, but Awoji Victor was there to stop it. Doma United still in possession. Adamu Marada. He finds Tewa. Clearance by Yusuf Tai. Tai playing so deep here today. Not concentrating on the attack. Probably that's one of the tactics being plied by Alhaji Nkweranga, who is the chief coach of Gombe United. Technically, is in charge right now of the team after the departure of Mohamed Baba Ganaru, who was the technical advisor of Gombe United in the first stanza. Throw-in to Doma, and Majalisa to take it.
Of course, Gombe is trying to showcase what it means by playing from the back and ensuring defense is still starting in the game. And Doma trying to find somewhere and moves in. Wow. My oh my. Kazim Tijani is showing why he's indeed a cat with 9 lives. getting the ball in the game and defending with all his might. That game indeed gets up for a throw-in for Doma United as referee Shina Ulri indeed stops the game for a throw-in. My oh my, it's a game of goalkeepers. Kazim is showing us why he's indeed a player not to play with. A cat with 9 lives. My oh my, this game is growing up with all excitements, the problems of play, tactical display, and of course, hunger, determination from both players.
A beautiful save it was from Kazim Yekini, second choice after Ako Itodo, rising to the occasion, probably because he conceded a similar goal just like this one last weekend. So he wouldn't want to make, the same mistake yet again. The fans were so angry at him last weekend after he conceded that goal. They said when you repeat the same mistake, it's no longer a mistake actually. So he wouldn't want to repeat the same mistake. He actually risked, he risked his life just to save this one because he actually headbutted, the bar, and he is down receiving treatments. But then it's giving the players the ample time, to take a water break. And of course, for some tactical discussion between players and coaches on the touchline. You can see Stefanos Bala Bazooka, popularly known as Bazooka, on the touchline, dishing out instructions. He is the assistant coach of Doma United. Akinade Onigbinde looks restless. He doesn't even know where to look. Looks confused, looks devastating. But Alejandro Kwairanga looks a little bit comfortable on the other hand. Same on the touchline, not calling on anybody. For him, the game is stabilized as far as Gombe United is concerned. Kasim is still down. I don't know if the second goalkeeper, Adamu Abubakar, should be warming up if Kasim cannot continue. But he's up and back to his feet as Doma United look forward to their throw. It is 1-0 in favor of the away team here at the Pantami Stadium. That is Gombe United. Doma 0, Gombe United 1. This game is brought to you live by Propel Sports Africa, exclusively on MTN, home of Nigeria's football, and NairaBet, home of sports betting. Let's stay glued to our screen as we continue to, enjoy this incredible matchup. It's a throw-in cleared out there by Balogun Luke. Majalisa with an opportunity. Charles Tewa. And there was a signal for an offside as the center referee gives it up for an offside in favor of Gombe United. Iranloye Shina is the center referee for this game, all the way from Kwara to Gombe, just to officiate an NPFL game. NPFL is buzzing. NPFL is moving. NPFL is growing. Let's just take glued and let's see what our 90 minutes will bring to us in this encounter. Barry Legbara with a foul on Hilary Ekau. Quickly taken, or rather wanted to be taken quickly, but was asked to stop it. Nelson Abiam sends it in, straight into the box. In between, and a shot. Clearance. And it's a goal kick. A deflection there. A goal kick it was. Or rather, a goal kick it is after Victor Awoji clears it out. And it was deflected on Hilary Ekau to get a goal kick. Kazim Yekini still yet to recover from that headbutt on the bar. Still looks as if he's in pain. But then we'll just hope he's able to bounce back out of it before, It's a goal kick. Adamu Marada. It's a throw-in. Valentine Igiga to take it for Gombe United. Chika.
Valentine Igiga, one of the most consistent players for Gombe United. A match day 27 match, and he's looking at, he's really, really consistent, both off and off the field of play. He took that throw, and perhaps it's a foul throw, as Doma has taken over with a short throw for the team. the referee points for infringement. Referee Shina, he really has been very consistent and very persistent, and that tells you why this match is gaining interest as he tries to play the game to the advantage of both teams and ensure that the teams go with a smooth flowing football. Doma trying to take possession of the game. The team has tried to get itself away and then redeem itself for the 1-goal loss they have at the moment. But Gombe is really playing a defense tactics and it's working well for them so far.
Yeah, it is working well for Gombe United because the players are playing, in front of the defense are actually, defense-minded. The likes of Barry Legbara and Sadiq Shoaibu. He sends it straight to David Enaji. He is in between two defenders. But they sandwiched him and get the ball off David Enaji. He is consistent with his struggles and his runs on goalkeepers and, of course, on defenders. When you are playing against a striker like David Enaji, as a defender, you will not rest. Sadiq Shoaibu. This is a bookable offense by Nelson Abiam. Yes, he gets into the books of the referee. Second player to be booked here today after David Enaji. David Enaji was booked because of his celebration where he pulled off his shirts. But this one is Nelson Abiam and he is booked for a harsh tackle on Sadiq Shoaibu. They call him passer. Very good with passes, very good with crosses. Kazim is still on the ground and he's not able to recover from this one. And now it might just be that time to test the second goalkeeper of Gombe United in person of Bakar Adamu. He might just be getting, to play for the very first time this season in the absence of Ako Itodo and Kazim Yakini. Adamu Abubakar might just get to play. It's half-hour mark, and we are yet to see an equalizer from Doma. Gombe still in front with just a goal. Just a goal separates these two sides here today. Kazim Yakini.
Let's discuss this at the moment while the teams take a break. We've seen that the teams are playing a 4-3-3 formation. When they attack, when Doma is trying to attack, Gombe tries to compress the game, leaving two players to ensure the counter. That is really working well for Gombe. What Doma should do at the moment is to spread the game, play from the wings, and indeed secure one goal if possible before the end of the first half.
Yeah, one thing also Doma United should actually avoid is mistakes. The Gombe United attacking force is biting, is restless, and is ruthless at the same time. They are not giving any room for mistakes. We saw how the first goal came off. It was as a result of a mistake from Nelson Abiam. So they should avoid such mistakes. If they can avoid such mistakes behind, then I kind of feel they should be able to come out of this one. Probably get a draw at the end of the day. But if Doma will not avoid those mistakes, then the goals are yet to come. I bet you the goals are yet to come. David Enaji is so hungry in front, and if Nelson Abiam and Adamu Ada cannot maintain stability in that defense, then they might just concede more than one goal. It's a goal kick after that free kick was taken. A block from Nelson Abiam against David Enaji saw it out, and it's a goal kick quickly taken by Abdullahi Zalli to Adamu Ada. He wants to send it in, trying to find Charles Tewa or Emmanuel Jason. Valentine Igiga. Majalisa. Back to Ada again. To Zalli. Zalli sends it straight. Looking for Bidemi Owoko. He's the one intercepting that. Passer, they call him. Nicholas. Trying to find Abu Megari. He takes a shot again, but is deflected by Samuel Matthew. Sadiq Shoaibu. Dispossessed there by Sadiq Shoaibu. Still on the run. Foul by Sadiq Shaibu on Bidemi Owoko. To be taken by Nelson Abiam. Majalisa, one of the finest left fullback you can find in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Good with his crosses, good with his shots, and his accuracy. It's a free kick to Doma United.
Of course, the fans of Pantami Stadium is certainly enjoying the moment, and you could hear them making screaming noises and indeed adding to the tempo of the game. Of course, Gombe is defending stoutly, and the player is down the top, but he has come up at the moment. He's up already, up and standing, and he defends stoutly again. Quick header, and the ball rolls again out on the bar, out of touch for the goal kick. Kazim Tijani should be careful this time. He should be very careful. He's certainly hitting his hand against the bar, and the player is down the top.
That is Victor Awoji on the ground there. I kind of feel he needs some medical attention, but then he's up again. It's actually not easy to play under this weather, but then the players are giving their best for the team. It's a goal kick, and Kazim Yeki needs to take this one for Gombe United. Goal kick. Gombe United still in front as the away team. It's a foul there, so says the referee, and in advantage to Doma. Jason scored a brace in the first leg of this game. Nelson Abiam. Nelson Abiam not playing the best of his game today. He's one of those composed, courageous, and prolific defenders Doma United have. But today he has not really been up and doing. Making silly mistakes. It's as if the pressure is getting to the guy. Abomegari. Naji. Very beautiful football and switch of play from Gombe United. From Yusuf Taye to Sadiq Shuaibu, and he sends it to Valentine Igiga. If not for the offside flag that was raised, that might just be one of the beautiful tiki-taka you would want to see in match day 27.
Of course, that beautiful flow and sweet interchange of football among the players is really, I had to gasp for excitement because that back header got our attention. It's still Gombe 1, Doma United 0, and we are getting towards halftime as indeed the match is indeed exciting, and the fans have joined into adding more freshness to the tempo as referee Shina points for infringement for Doma United, and that infringement is quickly taken, but Kazim Yakini is quickly alert to some movement around his box. Of course, Kazim is really one of the players that has shown himself to be a reliable hand for Gombe United, ensuring the team maintains a lead as it matches and moves on to halftime. It takes a long kick intercepted by Doma United, but Gombe is remaining resilient both on the defense and the midfield when we see how Doma may just have his own way in redeeming the loss he just made at the 11th minute of the match.
Yeah, of course, Doma United conceded in the 11th minute of the game, courtesy of a mistake from Nelson Abiam. David Inaji again. Beautiful switch of football from Inaji to Nicholas. Abomegari sends it back to Barry Legbara. Peace Diwan. Looking to take a cross. He sends it into the box. Zali. Safe hands of Doma United. Hilary Akau on the run. Trying to switch play. Finds Majalisa. Good control from Majalisa. into the midfield. Samuel Matthew there is dispossessed, and Megari now has the ball. Sends it back to Victor Aoji. Balogun look, centre backs for Gombe United. Mistake, but well cleared.
Was it similar to what Nelson Abian made in the first 11 minutes of the match?
Actually, it's not similar. That of Nelson Abian was an open play, and he was supposed to control that ball and look for his teammate to pass to. He controlled the ball and couldn't, look for a better place to position and pass. Then Energy, with his hunger and determination, pounced on that ball and eventually dribbled Nelson Abiam and the goalkeeper all at the same time to eventually get the goal. D1 piece.
D1 just simply strode into the defense of Doma United, and some questions will be asked whether the team really wants to get 3 points at the end of the game.
I kind of feel it's the pressure that is, catching up with the team. Not because they don't want the 3 points, not because they don't want to win, but because there is a lot of pressure. Like I said earlier in our, pre-match analysis, there is, an ultimatum given to these guys to perform. They've not won a single game in their last 7 matches. I beg your pardon, in the last 8 matches of the second stanza, they've not won one single game. The CEO of the team kind of feel, okay, he needs to give them an ultimatum to make sure that these guys perform, thinking that an ultimatum is going to change the rhythm of the game. But that doesn't seem like it. The ultimatum is putting them under pressure and is making them underperform, for me. Abamegari on the run. Adamu Marada, he beats him to it. That would have been a penalty if Abamegari has seen a fall there in the box. But he couldn't, get that fall until after, the ball went out. But it's a goal kick to Doma United. Abamegari is down. I like the way Shina is handling this game, honestly. The composure, the passion, the flair, and
that rackness. He saw a lot.
Yeah,
he picks up infringements easily, and that tells you why perhaps he may not need VAR in this particular match.
Yeah, sure. He is not even a FIFA badge referee. What we tend to see these characteristics from FIFA badge referees who have been out, attend referee seminars, attend some CAF instructions and trainings. But this is probably a grade A referee or a grade 1 referee, and he's actually doing well at his at this pace. Who knows what will happen if he becomes a FIFA badge? He is actually doing very well, and I like the way he's maintaining the game, because the officiating of a game determines what curiosity you see from the players and the fans. Because if the officiating is not good enough, it tends to flare up the fans and then leads to disruption.
It adds to the color of the game. It also adds to the tempo of the game. It also adds to the results after the game. One of the things that was noticed in the Gombe Aqua match was the officiating. And that was what made the fans indeed throw tantrums both on and off the field of play. So it's indeed one of the things that determines why football should be beautiful or why sometimes football is ugly. It's still 1-0 in favor of Gombe, and the fans are really changing the rhythm of the game, adding more color and ensuring that the excitement goes into hype mode.
You can hear the cheers from the fans with Gombe United playing the tiki-taka formats. Not what is expected actually from Gombe United. A lot of people came to this game with the mindset that Doma United was going to dominate this game 100%. But now the reverse is the case, and we are seeing contrary to that. Naji, Sadiq Shuaibu, Nicholas. He's sending across. And the referee calls for the medic. There's been a collision between Abdullah Hizali and Yusuf Taye after that cross from Nicholas Jonathan.
If called by the referee was really wanted. The game is still in play. The collision happened, and that should have not been called in the first place. If we had been calling a goal, would it be debated as a goal?
Well, if that ball have seen the back of the net, I don't think the referee would make this call. But probably because it was a goalkeeper that is on the ground, that was why the call was made. And it's like it involves a head injury. When it involves a head injury, no matter what, the game is to be stopped. So probably the reason why he had to call for the medics instantly.
Doma United is trying to get ask more questions on why the team is doing so poorly, and begin to indeed look ahead to see they should see some form of redemption in this particular match. But for Gombe United, their redemption is coming for them, and they hope they could hold on to that slender lead, as I've been told that 2 minutes will be added to the half. It will be one interesting match as the match gears up to indeed the sudden death of football for the first half. It's still Gombe 1, Doma United 0. Match day 27 encounter, a derby match that perhaps has lived up to billing for both teams who really want to be at the top of football in Nigeria.
Yeah, it is Doma United 0, Gombe United 1. Beautiful display from Valentine Igiga. Nicholas Jonathan on the run. And the referee says offside. We are into stoppage time of the first 45 minutes. We are about to see the end of these first 45 minutes, and Gombe United still taking the lead. Will Doma be able to come out of this one, or will Gombe United continue to maintain the lead? Clearance by Victor Awoji. And that ends the first 45 minutes of this encounter. Doma United 0, Gombe United 1. Here in the Savannah Derby.
It's half-time, and Shina Iwole has indeed signaled the end of the encounter. 11th minute strike from the guy who has become so hungry, David Naji, has secured 3 points for the team that has become one of the seeking for redemption in Gombe. Football has ended half-time. Has ended for the half-time, and perhaps one question should be asked for why Doma should have been the team of the beat, but Doma is now struggling in an encounter that is getting up in excitement. Fans are trooping into the stadium on hearing their results, and they want to be part of the action. Looking forward to more activity as the match gears up to the halftime limit and prepares for the second half. As we look at the fans going into the dressing rooms, coaches for Gombe have been congratulating their players, and they're celebrating their players for being that defensive-minded and ensuring that they secure 3 points for the encounter. Very much interesting, as a game that is being organized is indeed showing us why it's excitement both on and off the field of play. 3 points, and one would expect more of the activity as the game goes up for break. Express the second half coming up in a brief moment. We'll be discussing the game in a moment while we analyze this game and expect to see what we expect from the two teams going forward shortly.
exclusively@trendybeats.com.
Hey, one talk.
Well, we just witnessed the first 45 minutes of this second Savannah Derby. I fixtures that saw a two NPFL side in Gombe State. Lockhorns, talking about the Gombe United FC as well as Doma United FC. Indeed, it is a clash of United. So far, Doma United, who have been to be the host as far as administrative of the game is concerned, because they are using the same pitch, Pantami Stadium, and as well the same town. So far they are trailing by a long goal, courtesy of David Inaji. The boy has been in impressive form so far for the Savannah Scorpions since after the restart of the NPFL 2023-2024 season. Well, moments away, I'm together with Mr. Samaila, who happen to be a season match commissioner of the Nigerian Premier Football League, Kano-based football stakeholder. Mr. Samaila, what can you say about the Gombe Derby, the only state that owns two Premier League clubs this 2023-2024 season? And we are talking about two big performing sides. Gombe United are struggling in relegation waters, and we can see the Doma United, where they have been doing well in the first stanza. So far, they have been diminishing towards the relegation waters. And so far, so good in the first entertaining half of this game. They are trailing by a long goal, courtesy of David Inaji.
This is the very match of the week. I can tell you this is a very match of the week. As I can see, the match is very good. And I think this will be the best match, I think, in the Nigerian Premier League for this season. All the two teams are doing their best just to survive their relegations. That is what caused the match will be very tough because of the situation the two teams are. If you look at the Gombe, they are already down there, and also the Doma is going down there. But the best thing to think is that Gombe State is the only state in northern state with two Premier League football teams, and they are doing their best for this match. Inshallah, this match will be very good in this competition. Inshallah.
Okay, Mr. Samaila, you have been commissioning several matches in the top flight of the Nigerian Premier Football League, and you are here for a different task, not a match commissioner this time around. Have been watching the first entertaining half. How did you see the game flow of Gombe United, and how can you relate that to their current position in the log?
Very good, but I can see very excellent. The team now today is playing very good, and maybe They are in good form for today's match. They are playing good football for now. They are playing good football, and maybe I don't think this match will be tough for them. They are doing best match for today. The match is very good for the Gombe United because they are trying to survive the position for the position they are for today. And I think today is the best day for Gombe United.
All right. Now, if they can keep on the momentum rolling starting from this match up to the end of the season, do you think they can survive relegation?
Inshallah, this is a football. This is a football. If they continue playing this type of match and they play, inshallah, they will survive. All the two teams will survive the relegation for this match because we have at least we are in week 27. So at least we have 12 to 13 matches remaining. And the problem is that I will use this opportunity to urge for the Gombe State government to look into this very important team because they have many supporters. If you like this stadium, there are many people. Look at the people here. And even if the political parties, they used to form this, to organize this, at least they will spend a lot of money, millions of money before they can organize this type of people here. So I want them to provide money for them and also to assist the other team that is Doma United just to survive this because it's even this one, I'm from Kano and I would like to see these two teams coming at least from my state. Because in 19 northern states, there is only Gombe State that has two the Nigerian Premier League. So this is very excellent and it's a good record for the Gombe United, for the Gombe State.
Mohamed Baba Ganaru is a seasoned administrator, seasoned manager of football, and we have seen him in the past decade won back-to-back Premier League title for Kano Pillars. And in the beginning of this season, Gombe United has this man as their technical advisor. So before the end of the first stanza, we saw Baba Ganaru drop the position and left Gombe United. What do you think that caused this dismissing of
so the problem is that most what to cause the Nigerian this Nigerian best coaches, what they cause them to resign is only just his financial problem. A coach will not at least doing his best with any team without financial support of the government, because this is the problem of what we are facing, especially here in the north. If you can go to like Rivers, Aqua, their team manager, their managers, or you can say their chairman, or their chairman at least was there for about 10, 15 to 16 years. But if you look at here in the north, we will not get, you can't get a coach who's spent at least 10 years with the state league. So the problem is that it's financial situation. So even because all our teams here in the north is sponsored by government. If you look, it is only this Doma, I think is here in the north, was sponsored by individual person. So the problem here is that I don't think any coach here, no matter how good he is, she will entertain or she will manage the team without a financial situation. A player is a player. So when you need his form, you have to at least welfare him, give him all necessary support he needs. So the problem of that best of coach resigning from Nigeria, from the north, is that is a financial situation or financial problem they are facing.
One of the major factors that make Gombe United that bring calamity to Gombe United so far in the season, that makes them to be battling for relegation, is the issue of finance, as you just mentioned. And another thing, we saw that the football governing body have sanctioned Gombe United twice, docking them 3 points and two consecutive times with sanction of millions of naira. And this might be as a result of fans' misconduct. What can you say about what call are you going to do for the fans in order to make sure that the fans behave accordingly, well behaved in the stand and from the before, during and after the game?
So this is the problem of the fans here in Nigeria, or I can say in Nigeria. But if you like this Europe, fans will come at least even for the seat. Somebody will come and at least buy a seat for the whole of the match. Another person will come and buy the seat at least at the half of the match. But the problem here we are facing in Nigeria is that a pants is always anywhere. She's fighting that she's the best lover or he's the best pants of the team. But the problem is that she cannot at least be patient in a situation whereby his team lost or something like that. So as in football, you have to win, you have to lose, and also you have to draw. So the best thing of the point is to help the club. To help the club, at least to abide by all the rules of the football. For example, what will happen here in Gombe? What happened here is Gombe. For if you can see it, at least 3 million are fined for the team, and 3 points was removed, and also maybe something like that. So what I can say is that there is need at least for the management to organize at least enlightenment for the fans, just to avoid this.
Propel Sport Africa are the people that brought this game live to the palm of your hand anywhere you are in the world for the very first season in the history of the NPFL. What are you going to say about the Propel Sport Africa that bring the game live to our mobile phones?
This is very important. This is very development. It's a welcome development. It's a welcome development. If you like that, all our TV stations, at least they are not showing this type of thing. But this program, at least you are doing it for now, is a very good development, very excellent for the developing country. So we are very happy, not me alone. Our people in Nigeria fully are very happy for now. For example, if you look at this, at least you compare at least over 500,000 to 700,000 are seeing this through phone. So this is a very development.
Thank you, Mr. Son.
Idan naka ne ka zo ka same ni ka yi bayani ko guda nawa ne ki din ko guda biyar ne ko guda shida ne a zo place yana waje na ki na abun hawa yana nan a waje na mun same shi a ƙasa sai ka zo ka yi bayani.
All right, the second 45 minutes of this Savannah Derby is about to resume. Here we are about to see another beautiful 45 minutes after we saw a wonderful 45 minutes between Gombe United and Doma United, and it's still Doma nil. It's still Doma nil. Gombe United 1.
And I believe I'm going to smile high. Don't need to, you will never go along. Doma will never let you the Tigers. Here we go. The second 45 minutes for the game.
All right, we are on the way here in the second 45 minutes as Doma United sends us on the way for this beautiful encounter. This game is brought to you live by Propel Sports Africa, exclusively on MTN, home of Nigeria's football, and on NairaBets, home of sports betting. Of course, the African Sports Network is also part of this collaboration, which is streaming across the globe and outside Nigeria. We are about to see another 45 minutes of entertaining football, of beautiful football. Doma United 0, Gombe United 1. The away team is in front. And still.
Of course, if you're in Africa, this is in the northeast of the country. The northeast comprising of Borno, Yobe, Gombe, Adamawa, and Taraba. And this derby is perhaps in the jewel of the Savannah Gombe between two teams who are waiting for the same state, and we're playing for honors to become who becomes the victor of the Savannah Derby. An interesting derby at the moment as Gombe leads by a goal to 0. And for those who are around the world, this is Nigerian Football Professional Football League match day 27, and indeed this match is indeed gaining up with his interest as the spectacle of football, the fans, adding to the picture of what it means to play football with the fans playing a big part of it. A big match and a big interesting venue and a big advertisement for Nigerian football as Gombe showcase why they are the masters at the moment in the game by leading by a goal to nil.
Yeah, we are about to see a tripartite substitution here from Doma United. Usman Musa, Lolo, Saifullah Yusuf, and Awal Abubakar all about to come on. It's as if Nelson Abiam, after giving up that goal, is yet to regain his confidence. In fact, Ilari Ekao has to give him the handband, the captain handband, in the second half, just for him to gain that confidence and that courage. But as if Nelson Abiam is still yet to find the rhythm. Bilal Yakubu actually not pulling a lot of strings in the right fullback position, and that might just be the reason why Saifullah wants to be introduced into the game. Another booking there after a protest by Pete Diwan. Pete Diwan sees another yellow card. That is the second yellow card for Gombe United, and the third in total here today. 2 yellow cards for Gombe United and 1 for Doma. Pete Diwan, the latest to get booked. It's a corner kick to Doma United, to be taken by Bilal Yakubu from the right flank of the pitch. Doma United not known for scoring goals in the second 45 minutes. Would they be able to do that here today, or will they continue to maintain status quo? Corner kick to Doma. Bilal on the ball. Cleared out by Sadiq Shuaibu. Throw in to Doma United. Intensity, momentum, building up. Players getting motivated, and of course are discouraged at the same time. Fans of Doma United not really, in a pleasant form right now. Sadiq Shuaibu trying to find Yusuf Taye and Nicholas. Beautiful interception from Samuel Matthew. A foul by Sadiq Shuaibu on Andrew Majalisa. It's a free kick to Doma. Adamu Marada to take this one.
Doma is trying to get the rhythm. They've been told that they're trying to get their rhythm as they make some adjustment to their changes. We expect the same players to come back, and those changes will be effected very, very shortly. Doma is trying to find their feet in the game. Since that goal has been scored, they've been trying to find their way into enter the game, and they're still lagging behind Gombe United, which perhaps is really, really solid in defense, and the attack seems to be hungry. And of course, a ball for offside call, which is being contested by the fans. And my oh my, the excitement gains into rhythm as Shina asks for a goal kick, an offside call against Doma, against Gombe United, as Doma takes in that with that goal kick, which is being contested by many. But now changes are going on. 22 shirt player is coming in for 16 shirt, will be going out. 16 Bilal Yusakubu will be going off. Will be going out for 22 shirted player. Of course, Nelson Abiam too will be going out too. You said Nelson has been not in the game, and Nelson will be going out, and Saifullah too will be making a return to the game. So something will cook at the end of the game, as fans will say. Something will cook. Nelson seems to be a shadow of himself after making that error in the 11th minute of the match.
Nelson Abiam looks really, really, disappointed in himself, not confident enough since he lost, that game, since he lost that ball to David Inaji that saw him pull the trigger and give them the win. Triple substitution for Doma United. Nelson Abiam, is subbed off for Awal Abubakar. Bilal Yakubu makes way for Saifullah Yusuf. And of course, in the midfield, or rather from the flank, is Charles Tewa that makes way for Usman Musa Lolo. The game is still in play. Yusuf Taye. Still in play. The referee says play on. Taye. Valentine. Yusuf Taye. Oh. Sends it out. And it's a throw in to Doma. But Samuel Matthew is on the ground.
One will see that indeed the game is, still what it is in the first half. And the two teams are trying to show, maybe looking for where they can get a little blip to maybe score a goal if possible. But those in Africa and those in the world, this is what Nigerian football looks like, as the field, the pitch, and the stands are filled with eager fans trying to show their case themselves at the topmost level of those. For those who are following us around the world, this is Nigeria, the Northeast, and of course, football is here to play, as both fans and the players are showing what football is like. Nigerian football, Magic 27, between two teams who are really, really showing us what football is, both on and off the field of play. It's still Gombe 1, Doma United 0.
Nicholas Jonathan still trying to get, still trying to take shots ever since he took that one that got Zali by surprise. But since then, he has not been able to get, a perfect, shot that he's able to catch up with Abdullah Zali. But he's still in play, and Gombe United are still in front. If they pick all 3 points here, will be their first away win of the season. Good ball from Yusuf Taye. Nicholas. Oh, Samuel Matthew on the ball to dispossess Nicholas Jonathan, trying to find Yusuf Taye back again. Emmanuel J. Sam. Bidemi Owoko. Hilary. Usman Musa with an opportunity to try, but it looks like he's blocked. Hilary. Hilary again. Samuel. Hilary again. Usman Musa with an opportunity. Oh, he hits the woodwork. He hits the woodwork. Clearance by Valentine Igiga. Usman Musa Lolo, a substitute coming up for Charles Tewa, getting to hit the woodwork here a couple of minutes after he makes his way on the pitch.
It seems the changes by Doma United is trying to make it tick, and of course that ball hitting the bar was perhaps the climax, the highlight of the attacks from Doma United. Perhaps one of the changes of the team is showing us why a team is being flexible and the game is getting up to excitement. Coach Udipinde is showing his frustration to the officials, as the referee Shina is indeed spearheading the game, moving the game for a goal kick at the half circle without infringement for a free kick for Gombe United, and that perhaps sums up the game, as the goalkeeper for Doma United takes a goal kick for the team. It certainly gets up the excitement, as a hungry player. Of course, the ball rolls into touch for the goal kick for Gombe United. Yankini calls for the ball as he rolls the game for a goal kick for the team. This is perhaps ball-to-ball excitement, and the game has just begun. Second half is gearing up to something we may just take treasure for some time to come.
Yeah, of course, Chika, you can say that again. I still, maintain my stance that Doma United are not always very, very good when it comes to the second 45 minutes. They play all they have to play in the first half of every game. All the game they've won so far this season, especially on this stuff, has been won in the first half. Doma United really don't know how to come back in the second half. This might just be one of the key factors that will make it difficult for Doma United to progress in this game. It might just be a factor that is going to determine if Doma United will be picking all 3 points here, or rather picking a point as the case may be, because Gombe United seems like they are ready to pick all 3 points and they are willing to give it their all. Like I said, Gombe United is looking for redemption. They are looking for survivor. They are looking for rejuvenation. Doma United, on the other hand, coming out from being title contenders and dropping down to the bottom of the log, 13th on the log, 6 points, ahead of the relegation zone. You see 6 points above our relegation zone. It's simply not something good for Doma United. Still yet to win a game in the second stanza of the league. So they have all the questions to ask. They have all the answers to give at the same time. Will Gombe United give them that opportunity to ask those questions and, of course, give the answers? Or will Gombe United rejuvenate and, of course, pick all 3 points away from home? Because as it stands, Gombe United are playing away from home. And if they win, they might just be picking their first away win of the season. Dispossessed there by Barry Legbara. Taye Yusuf on the run, trying to pass on through Tijani Kabiru, and he does. Finding a teammate to pass to. Abu Megari from Valentine Igiga. Peace Diwan. Peace Diwan on the ball. But he's blocked. And it's a goal kick. Gombe United looking for their first substitution. Gombe United looking for their first substitution. Anas Hassan about to come on. That means we're about to see a midfield substitution. Probably Abamegari or Sadiq Shaibu. Barry Legbara seems to be untouchable at this point. Chika, what do you think?
Of course, Barry Legbara has been one consistent mainstay for the midfield for Plateau United, for Gombe United, I beg your pardon. And of course, that has been perhaps a team that has been trying to be consistent, both off and off the field of play. If Gombe wins this match, what would be the survival mode for the team who are perhaps is still leading at the moment?
Yeah, if they can get all 3 points here today, they might be out of relegation waters, depending on the outcome of some other games that will go down tomorrow.
Of course, the other games today, and all Nigerians' eyes on today's match. And perhaps if you look at all your counters, it's still reading Gombe United 1, Doma 0. And if you're watching us from all over Nigeria, this is one match that you won't want to miss, both off and on the field of play, as fans are playing their style of the game, and players, of course, are also showcasing skills both on and off the field of play. A twist in technical ability for the team was Doma is playing a very, very hefty attack of 3-5-2, showcasing from 4-3-3, while Gombe United is still maintaining that 4-3-3 format with a showcase of defense and, of course, a bite of counters. A team that perhaps is going. That change is coming up from Gombe United as Anas comes into the field of play. What should be what to expect from Gombe United?
Yeah, Anas Hassan is coming on. Still yet to figure out who will be coming off for him. But like I said, it's going to be either Abu Megari or Sadiq Shwaibu. Because like I said, Barry Legbara at this point is untouchable in that midfield. And Anas Hassan is also a defensive midfielder. So they are kind of trying to double off, play a double pivot defensive midfield thing in the pack. But let's see what Legend Kwairanga is going to be coming up with here at the Pantami Stadium. It's match day 27 of the Nigerian Premier Football League, brought to you live by Proper Sports Africa, exclusively on MTN, home of Nigeria's football, and the NairaBet, home of sports bettings. And it's still 1-0 in favor of Gombe United. Okay, it is a flank change, and Nicholas Jonathan will be coming off for Anas Hassan. I kind of feel free kick to Doma.
For those in Africa and the world, Africa Sports Network is streaming this on behalf of Propel Sports. So African Sports Network is showcasing this match for those who are in Africa and for those who are in the world. Come and see the beauty of Nigerian football as changes is perhaps showcases why it's indeed a game of two chances. Meanwhile, it's a free kick for Doma United as changes are coming up. Anas will coming up for George Michael. So we expect to see a like-for-like change, but a twist in the technical ability and a twist in narrative for football in the Northeast.
Yeah, but then I kind of feel the fans are really not happy with this change, because Nicholas is one of those players that are biting at the defense of Doma United, giving them unrest and making sure that they aren't comfortable in the back. Now, this technical switch or tactical switch, as you may want to call it, is going to give the defense a little bit of relaxation in the back, and Anas Hassan is going to play deep and play in front of the centre backs alongside Barry Legbara. Who knows? That might just be the key to their. Oh, what a beautiful and a chance. Doma United equalizes. Usman Musa Lolo comes out of this and gives Doma United a level playing field. From the bench to the equalizer. Doma United equalize here at the Pantami Stadium. It is an 0-1 draw right now, and Usman Musa Lolo is the goal scorer, coming up from the bench to give Doma United the equalizer.
62 minutes, that goal was scored, and of course, if you're watching all Africa, this is why Nigerian football becomes interesting, as two teams are showcasing pound for pound, style for style, technique for technique, hunger for hunger, and Doma is securing a point. Securing a goal the second half of this encounter. The fans of the Doma side are celebrating, and the fans, of course, of Gombe United too are celebrating. So one wonders, where we fans will go? Which team will they support at the end of the match? 62 minutes, a goal has been scored, and a celebration of some sort from the team. A win is a win, a draw is a draw, and both teams should be celebrating at the end of the encounter. What a match. What a goal.
Yeah, what a match it has been for both sides. They've been battling it out, and it seems like Doma United are rejuvenating and they are getting their rhythm back in the second half. Team talks at halftime actually played a vital role, and it seems like they've really gotten the message from the technical crew. And the three substitutions made by Akinyade Onigbinde also is pivotal to this equalizer, because one of the substitute players got at the goal in Usman Musa. Valentine, Anas Hassan. And it's a foul to Doma United. It's an all-1 draw so far. And both teams are struggling for a winner here, Valentine. Sadiq Shaibu. It's a free kick to Gombe United. A foul on Barry Legbara. Awoji Victor to take this one. Victor Awoji sends it in. Inaji David.
It's been a while with Sonny Naji.
Yeah.
He's been caged. But that opportunity shows he's still there and still a potent attack from. Still a threat, I can tell you. So Naji still remains in the game. But it's been a while, like you've seen, as Doma had tried a way to pocket him and keep him away from the proceeding of the match. But my player still remains Valentine Ejiga, who has been in the thick of the game. He's been very involved in the game from inside, and he's been a consistent fella, I can tell you. Very consistent for Gombe United. It's still Gombe 1, Doma 1.
It's now Gombe 1 and Doma United 1. Both teams now looking for rejuvenation and redemption. Doma United yet to win a game in the second stanza. Gombe United also yet to win a game in the second stanza. How would this be? Doma United coming out of the first stanza as one of the most promising teams in the NPFL to a team that now lacks rhythm, that now lacks potency in front of goal. But let's see if that changes with the second half goal. This is the very first time, or rather second time, I beg your pardon, they are scoring a second half goal in the NPFL. The first one was against Rivers United, where they conceded early in the game. Nelson Abiam coming to the rescue and giving them that chance after he scored the Puka's goal, or rather the goal of the month of February, if I'm not mistaken. Abamegari seems to be lost on the pitch there from the left flank for Gombe United. So throw in Peace D1 to take this. Quickly taken. Dispossessed. Usman Musa. Victor Awoji with the dispossession there. Trying to find Yusuf Tai. Doma United about to make another substitution. Samuel Enefiok will be making his way for Doma United. David Naji. Awal Abubakar quickly taken straight to Bidemi Owoku. Abomegari with that foul on Bidemi Owoku, and Abomegari will be going into the books of the referee.
Well, my oh my, the players are showing that hunger, and that hunger seems to be perhaps one ingredient that will determine who may win, who will lose, or maybe end in draw. It all determines where that hunger will go, and of course the fans are adding more color to it.
Yes, of course, the fans are adding more color to the game, adding more flair to the game. The stadium, as you can see, is full to the brim. Abumegari gets his yellow card for that tackle on Bidemi Owoku, and it's a free kick to Doma United, and Andrew Majalisa is to take it for Doma. He sends it in. J. Sam Emmanuel. Yusuf Taye on the context, and is a throw-in to Gombe United. Samuel Enefiong coming on to replace Emmanuel Jason. And David Inaji is flagged offside. Emmanuel Jesam is subbed off. Emmanuel Jesam subbed off in the first leg of this encounter. He scored a brace. Here today, not being able to get the rhythm, and still unable. Hillary.
Poor pass by Hillary.
Hillary to Usman Musa. Yeah, he should have been more careful. That's a hospital pass, you can see. But then Usman Musa got to win a free kick. It's a free kick to Doma United. The referee sending a spectator out of the pitch, and he has been escorted by security.
One would commend the security and the stadium management for ensuring that the game has become very, 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 very manageable for referee Shina to operate on. And of course, the fans have been kept at bay, and that tells you why this game is so important. But one will not forget the hunger shown by the fans. That adds color to expectations from those fans. That adds color to why the game is of this importance, both for the fans, both for the players, and the teams alike.
Yeah, it is a lot of expectations, a lot of agitations are from the fans. You kind of want to be tempted to ask which of these fans are Doma United fans, and which of these ones are that of Gombe United. The fans are cheering up any team that plays well, irrespective of which team is actually doing the playing. They don't care. As far as a team is playing well, then they are ready to cheer that team up. Free kick taken by Andrew Majalisa, and it's cleared out by Sadiq Shoaibu. Awal Abubakar with a deflection from Anas Hassan. It is still an all-one draw live here at the Pantami Stadium, brought to you by Propel Sports Africa, supported by MTN, home of Nigeria's football, and NairaBet, home of sports betting. For the very first time in this game, Hilary Ekau wants to take a long throw, and he sends it in. Barry Legbara with the clearance. David Inaji. Abomegari is kicked from behind by Awal Abubakar. Free kick to Gombe United. Free kick to Gombe United, and Awal Abubakar is booked for that offense. Peace Diwan to take it for Doma. For Gombe United, I beg your pardon. Anas Hassan, Abomegari, Peace. Bidemi. It's a throw-in to Doma United. Saifullah Yusuf to take it. Headed out by Abomegari. Anas. He's the one with the cross, trying to find Yusuf Tai. Valentine Giga. Sadiq Shaibu. Clearance by Awal Abubakar. Usman Musa back to Majalisa. Majalisa trying to find Saifullah. He does. Saifullah still on the run. It's a corner kick to Doma. Agitation from Kazim Yekini on whether that ball was a corner kick or not. Kazim seeking that ball to be a goal kick. It's a corner to Doma United. Usman Musa to take it.
7-8 minutes and the corner is taken by Doma United as indeed the match is indeed gearing up to much expectation. That corner from Doma as Doma tries to capitalize on that goal, but defense indeed is responsible. Gombe United is responsible to the attack and very responsible indeed as they drag the ball to the midfield, but Doma takes that counter, a quick header. My, referee Shina calls for a free kick and a goal kick for Gombe United. It's still 1-1 between the two teams as they share the spoils in 78 minutes and match is indeed counting on.
Foul by Samuel Enefyong on Victor Aoji. Sees the referee awarding a free kick in the box to Gombe United. Still have the opportunity to salvage the situation, but how would it look if Doma comes from behind to pick all 3 points as the home team? We're about to see a double substitution for Gombe United here again. And Isaac Emeka, in the longest time ever, is about to come on from the bench. This simply means that Barry Legbara might be coming off. And for the very first time this season, we're about to see Onyeka Igbunaju to play for Gombe United, making his debut for Gombe United here today. If he eventually comes on. Double substitution, it looks like. Isaac Emeka, Onyeka Igbonajo for Gombe United. Hilary Ekau with an opportunity there. Saifullah with a shot, but it's wide.
Shot, ambitious shot.
We're about to see a substitution. And yes, Yusuf Tai, the coach, is taking off all attacking threats. Simply means that he wants to defend. Taking off all attacking threats and bringing on defensive-minded players. David Inaji is also coming off for Onyeka Igbonajo, who is making his debut for Gombe United this season. A very, very, very strong debut. It is for Onyeka Igbonajo. Let's see what he has to offer in between the defense of Doma United. Barry Legbara. Foul to Gombe United. Kazim with the clearance. Majalisa with that header. Tijani Kabiru of Doma. Hillary. Sefullah Yusuf. Isaac Emeka finds Abomegari. Abomegari on the run. Abomegari still on the ball. Sends it back to Emeka Isaac. Sadiq. And Onyeka Igbonajo gets a booking. Just barely 2 minutes of coming on. And he gets booked for his outburst on the goalkeeper.
He's trying to be part of the excitement and the game. For those who are just joining us, this is match day 27 and a match between Gombe and Doma United, brought to you by Propel Sports, powered by MTN and NairaBet. Of course, for those who are in Africa, this is also brought to you by the Africa Sports Network, who are indeed streaming across Africa and the globe. So wherever you are not missing anything. This match is a match that we want to watch. As this match brings up the excitement and, of course, brings out the fun, but from both teams and the fans are not left out. That passion is indeed streaming across the globe. Valentine Jiga is down and he's been attended to as the referee Shina calls for the boys to pick up the ball, time with all of the ASNs, and of course a change again is coming in for Doma United. Joel will be coming in. We want to know which player is going to come up for. So it will be a change for Doma United, who seems intent to pile up the pressure and perhaps get 3 points, which need to become victors and then the game. As for Gombe United, they have gotten an infringement at the edge of the box. Shina points to the block and says it's an infringement against Doma United. And that player who's been brought down is certainly will get his number shortly. That player should be indeed, maybe it could be a saving grace for Gombe United. One will see, but it's at the edge of the box, and the game is just gearing up to more excitement as we count down to the 90th minute of the game. It's certainly one match that we want to watch with great interest. 84 minutes down the clock, is still Doma 1, Gombe United 1. 84 minutes, 6 minutes to go as we're counting down to the 9th minute. And of course, the Americans call it sudden death. It's still tensed here at the Pantami Stadium.
It is 1-1 still live here at the Pantami Stadium. It is a free kick to Gombe United at the edge of the box. Joel Okoro is about to come on, and it looks like Tijani Kabiru will be coming off for Doma United to replace Joel, to come on for Joel in this encounter. Onyeka Igbonago, barely a minute after coming on in this game, got booked for the game.
He's coming in to replace the 7 just there talking about Kitty Tijani. And a free kick there. And I believe Joel is coming on to get the midfield and therein.
A little bit of outburst there on the pitch from players of both teams on the wall. Gombe United claiming that the wall too close to the ball. And Sadiq Shuaibu, left-footed. Anas Hassan, right-footed. What a ball! Good free kick that was for Sadiq Shuaibu. And that would have counted for Gombe United. But it just went a little bit wide. Referee signaling additional time.
Tijani Kabiru have been rested for today. Tijani Kabiru have given his best.
The referee signaling for additional time here simply means we are almost, coming to the end of this encounter. Stoppage time. Peace D1. The game is now the battle of who wants it more. Barry Legbara. Who wants it more between these two sides? Both teams are looking for their first win in 8 games. I think both teams actually want it, but then it now boils down to who wants it more on this encounter. Peace the one with the throw-in for Gombe United. Sadiq Shuaibu. And it's a foul on Joel by Sadiq. Free kick to be taken by Abdullah Zali, and he starts with Adamu Marada. Gombe United looking so comfortable with this result, not wanting to concede more goals. Valentine Igiga playing victim after the tackle by Samuel Enefiok. And the referee asking Valentine to get up.
Very athletic Sheena, indeed, exploring some words of physical exercise on Valentine. That is perhaps one of the side kicks of the game, and that tells you why this game is so much of great interest to both teams, both on and off the field of play, as the game gets up to its momentum. We're counting down to the 90th minute mark, and both teams are really showing balance for balance, power for power, show for show, hunger for hunger. And like my colleague says, is the team that needs it more that will determine who becomes the victor at the end of the encounter.
Yeah, of course, who wants it more? We actually take the day here today after a beautiful encounter we've seen so far between these two sides. Valentine, Sani Suleiman, I don't think he will be able to make it to this game, but he is on the bench for Doma United, a former player of Gombe United, and seems like he's not ready, to come off after he has been out with an injury in the last couple of months. Anas Hassan, 7 minutes of additional time. 7 minutes of additional time here at the Pantami Stadium is what we will see in the last couple of minutes here today. The referee urging Anas Hassan to get up and the game to continue. Victor Awoji to take this one for Gombe United. And it looks like it's going straight into the box of Doma. He sends it in. Sefula with the clearance. Hillary. Up front is Joel Okoro. Kazim with that composure. Clearance by Balogun Luke. Good ball there from Sadiq Shaibu. Abba Megari. Ball still in play. The ball is still in play, but the referee signals for a foul on Abba Megari. Free kick to Gombe United. It is still all one draw. Match day 27 of the Nigerian Premier Football League in the Savannah Derby. It's brought to you live by Propel Sports Africa, exclusively on MTN, home of Nigeria's football. Onyeka Igbonaju with a chance, but he steps up the chance. Abba Megari and is wild. He's wild. Goal kick to Doma. It's brought to you live by Proper Sports Africa, exclusively on MTN, home of Nigeria's football, and NairoBet, home of sports betting. We are into stoppage time. 7 minutes of additional time is what we are looking at here between these two sides. If it ends this way, there is no victor and there is no vanquish. Adamoada to Samuel Matthew. Majalisa. Beautiful display. Beautiful display from Andrew Majalisa. Samuel Matthew. Majalisa again. Joel Okoro. Anas Hassan on the run from the right. Onyeka Igbonaju. Still yet to get a proper touch on the ball since coming on.
They call that textbook dribbling from Gombe United, from the Doma United. That perhaps adds to the color of why football is played this way. Valentine takes it to the short throw as the clock is running down. The ball rolls into touch for the goal kick for Doma United. Like I said before, textbook dribbling shown by Doma United adds to the color of the game and showcase why this game is indeed enjoyed by both fans of Doma and Gombe United. So far, how has been the game for you?
It's a 50-50 game. You know, like I said, the game is going to be intense. A lot of expectations. Both teams are trying to gain their feet back, trying to come out of that winless run. Both teams have been on a winless run in the last 8 games, especially for Doma United, who were high flying in the first stanza. So the expectations are much more higher on Doma United, especially after the ultimatum by the CEO of the club. So it's pressure on Doma. I kind of think that's the pressure got on Nelson Abiam, and he was guarded and saw himself giving out that goal to David Enaji. Who knows whether he will be able to come out of it. Their next 2 games are away from home. They'll be playing Akwa United and Plateau United simultaneously, all away from home. It's going to be a tough one for Doma.
Doma needs to get their act quick and of course get their confidence quick, because playing 2 good teams may perhaps showcase what it means to have a team being at a high-flying season now struggling to remain relevant in the league. For Doma United, but they want to sustain the struggle and showcase that at the end of the game. But perhaps this will be a good point for Gombe United. They're playing away and picking a point. So some will say that it's maybe a blessing in disguise for the team that is struggling at the 20th position of the Nigerian Professional Football League. A team seeking redemption and a team showcasing why that redemption is important going forward. It's still 1-1, and for those just joining us at the thick of it, even though the stands are gradually losing steam, it's brought to you by Propel Sports, powered by NairaBet and MTN. African Sports Network is streaming this all over the globe for Africa and, of course, the whole world. If you're in America, you're watching African Sports Streaming Network, and that's perhaps one of the highlights of today's game. The in and out of the game, both at the box of Gombe United and Doma United, is 1-1.
It is 1-1. Sadiq Shaibu is stretched out of the pitch of play, forcing Gombe United to make another substitution. And Lucky Vandy is about to come on for Sadiq Shaibu, making his second appearance of the season for Gombe United. Very good player he is, Lucky Vandy, but just that he's not been in the good books of the coaching crew this time. So he's kind of finding it very, very difficult to adapt to all the situations at this point. Lucky Vandy coming up for Gombe United to replace injured Sadiq Shuaibu. And that sends it, the final whistle. And that is it. Final whistle between these two sides. Gombe United 1, Doma United 1. Unexpected final whistle we just saw from these two, from the referee. We're into 7 minutes of additional time, and the referee had to do what he had to do to end this game. It is 1-1. It's a beautiful one for Gombe United because they are actually playing away from home today. So a point on the road is a whole lot of good for Gombe United.
Sheena has been escorted into the dressing room. One will look at the team and look at the expectations of both Doma and Gombe United. It's been a thrilling encounter between the two teams, and indeed this thrilling encounter has produced top-notch football for both fans and both players alike. It's indeed a whole package brought to you by Propel Sports, powered by MTN and NairaBet. Of course, African Streaming Network have been part of today's exercise. It's been me, Chika Udemko, signing out, and joined by my colleague who will be also giving you top-notch football between two teams that have brought up one of the best football you can expect, both in the duel in the Savannah. Is Gombe United, or do I say Doma United 1, Gombe United 1. Let's do it again when we come up again in the next home match for Doma United. It's from me. Bye-bye. God bless. Let the big sports reign.